If they wanted to, they would. Hey, let's be real for a second. How many times have you sat there staring at your phone, waiting for a text back? How many times have you made excuses for someone's lack of effort? Oh, they're just busy. They're going through a lot. They probably meant to reply, but here's the cold hard truth. If they wanted to, they would. If they wanted to text you back, they would. If they wanted to make time for you, they would. If they wanted to show up in your life, they absolutely would. And I get it, that's a tough pill to swallow. But today I want to break this down, not just why people do what they do, but why you need to stop making excuses for people who won't make an effort. So let's talk about it. Let's start with the basics. Effort is a choice. It doesn't take a grand romantic gesture. It doesn't take some deep emotional commitment. Sometimes it's as simple as sending a text, showing up, checking in. Think about this. How many times a day do you check your phone? 96 times. That's the average. Now, how many times a day does the person you're thinking about check theirs? Probably just as often. So they've left you on red for hours, days, weeks. Do you really think they forgot? No, they saw it. They made a decision, and that decision was to not respond. Now, before you jump to their defense, let's flip this around. When you care about someone, what do you do? When you really like someone, do you let their message sit there for 3 days? Do you ignore their calls? No, you constantly flake on plans. No, you make time because you want to. And that's the difference. The people who care don't leave you wandering. They don't make you chase them. They don't make you question your worth. The effort they put in is a reflection of your priorities. And if you're not on that list, you're wasting your time. Now let's talk about the excuse we make for people. We say things like, they've just been really busy. They're not good at texting. They probably didn't see my message. Maybe they just need more time to come around. But here's the thing. Busy people still make time for the things they care about. I promise you, CEOs of billion-dollar companies still call their loved ones. Parents with newborn babies still find time to text their best friends. People going through the worst still make an effort when it matters. Because effort isn't about having time, it's about making time. Imagine if someone wants to see you, they will. If someone wants to talk to you, they will. If someone wants to be part of your life, they will find a way. And if they're not, then you have your answer. Not everything needs to be overcomplicated. Some things are just black and white. People show you how they feel about you by what they do, not by what they say. Now, here's what it gets really uncomfortable. Because let's be honest, sometimes the person we're waiting on just doesn't feel the same way, and that hurts. It hurts to admit that the person you care about doesn't care the same way. It hurts to realize that the energy you've been giving isn't being reciprocated. But ignoring that truth, holding on to false hope, that hurts so much more. You can sit there and overanalyze their words, pick apart their mixed signals, and look for hidden meanings in their actions, but deep down, you already know the truth. You just don't want to admit it. And I get it. I've been there. It's human nature to want to believe in potential, to want to hold on to the what ifs instead of accepting the reality that's staring us in the face. But sooner you stop making excuses for someone's lack of effort, the sooner you free from yourself from the cycle of disappointment, because you deserve so much more than waiting for breadcrumbs of attention. So here's a real question. What do you do now? If you've been putting in all this effort for someone who dearly isn't doing the same, how do you move forward? First, stop chasing people who don't chase you. Stop trying to prove your worth to someone who clearly doesn't see it. Stop waiting for someone to wake up one day and magically change, because they won't. Instead, start pouring their energy back into yourself. Because when you level up, when you focus on your own growth, your own happiness, your own life, you naturally attract the right people. The kind of people who don't leave you questioning. The kind of people who match your energy. The kind of people who see your worth from the start, not when it's too late. And when those people show up, you'll wonder why you ever wasted time on anyone else. At the end of the day, the people who want to be in your life will show up. They won't make you beg. They won't make you wonder. They won't make you fight for the bare minimum. So if they wanted to, they would. And if they don't, well, maybe it's time you stop waiting and start walking away. Because the right people, they won't make you question their place in your life. And that's all you need to know. If this resonated with you, if you ever had a moment where you realized you were settling for less than you deserved, drop a comment. Tell me your story. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, send this to them, because sometimes we all need that wake up call. And this is yours. This